Game starting, streams following. Hello, hello, people. How are you today? It's happening. Hydreigon. It's been nerfed. Finally, for God's sake, it has been nerfed. Happened yesterday. I do not know how much it has been nerfed yet. Didn't really check, but I know that the numbers have been lowered. This and probably a dark bug fix. I guess this would have gone live too, which means that dark with hydreigon is actually sorry for your ears. Which means that dark with hydreigon actually got nerfed pretty heavily. So a lot less priority on dark today, probably. Maybe we'll still play some dark games just to assess the strength of the comp, but it is definitely going to be a lot less prioritized. So I guess with the dark bug fix, dark 3 and 5 are supposed to be better and dark 7 a lot weaker. It is supposedly what is happening. Okay, so let's give up on all this. What do I keep from... maybe I keep these two sound units just because I have two of them. So sound becomes a lot better when darks becomes worst. Because dark is a terrible matchup for sound. Absolutely awful. So whenever dark becomes weaker, technically sounds become better. So let's see what we get. Some crits, some spoons, some fossil stone. I think I want the fossil stone out of all this crap. And then I'll be buying the EV. Game really wants to give me some crap. I do not have sound component, yes, so let's see what we get here. Maybe there is still a sound angle, maybe somehow. Okay, no, that is no sound angle. I can keep the baby, but if anything, then maybe, I don't know, a fire angle? This could be a fire angle. That is in the realm of possibilities. Okay, you know what? I'm selling these two. I'm selling these two. I will keep some babies here. And let's see if we can play fire. So fire is pretty simple. You do not roll, you just scale up. You shouldn't be spending a single gold on rolling until you are level 8. You just scale. This is the fire strat. I kinda like the smoochum. I also kinda like the corfish. Let's take the smoochum. So anyway, if I want to play baby 3, I cannot get my money threshold. So it doesn't matter too much. Anyway. And we'll be winning. This is an awful situation. That's extremely unlucky that we face this guy right now. Fuck you, Twitch Mr. Ecoil. You're an awful person to be winning against me by losing better than me. Well played, man. Okay, that's an unfortunate situation. So I can sell all these babies. They don't matter anymore. Yep, what will matter a lot more is my econ then. So boom. We we sell all this crap. I think I'm probably playing fire for sure. But let's still lock the shop. So our Econ has been extremely hurt right here. It's been extremely hurt by winning the second round. It's an awful round to have won. Completely breaks the chain loose that I'm trying to build. Because if this guy loses better than me, there's nothing I can do. It is just how it is. I think even if I evolve EV, I shouldn't be winning too much rounds. Yes? I shouldn't be winning too much rounds, yes? Let's see, maybe I'm winning too much rounds. So there's a lot of babies this game. There's a lot of babies. Have I been playing too much babies for my own sake and now people are mimicking? I don't think babies hold this much value that you would be going for baby 5. Baby 5 I think is pretty awful. Well, Golet. Yes, it is Golet. So, what additional do we have access to? 2 fire additionals. There's a lot of baby additionals. Holy crap. People are going all in. For some weird ass reason. I don't get why they would go so all in, but... Okay, so Golet, I don't think is an extremely strong unit. I'm pretty much only adding it because I have it, so I should as well. But I'm not expecting it to perform. I mean, technically speaking, it's giving me Ghost 2, which is alright. It is alrighty to be having Ghost 2. I don't think I can afford a light spot here. It's pretty risky. I should be winning against Gyarados. And as you can see, I'm lacking money here. I am lacking money compared with my usual Econ. I should have more, but that's because my chain loose has been broken. I have no chain, and chains actually have an insane value. There's an extremely good portal right here I would really love to get. I would really love to get this one, which I get for sure, so this is pretty lucky. And we have the Torkoal, that's the most broken fire unit, but I also have the Solrock, and I actually value Solrock. So the reason why I afforded one roll despite everything I've been saying is because this is it is a very, very special moment. We need to activate Fire 6. We need to activate Fire 6. Let's assess the real strengths of Light. I really want to assess the real strengths of this trait. Okay, for the time being we're killing. That's what you expect from Fire mid-game. That is what you expect from Fire mid-game. It is a really good synergy at this stage of the game. We take some attack speed, nothing complicated here. I could level up just because it adds a ghost, and the ghost trait is actually super strong. So very peculiar way to position my units here. That's because I pretty much lack a front line. So I want to start attacking while the opponents are walking towards me. If it makes me gain 1 auto attack, then it's already pretty big. Every little auto attack that I gain actually may help me win the round. So I let the opponent walking towards me while I'll attack him. That's because my front line it's completely unable to stop the opposing carries. So I have to resort to this kind of tricks. So we're progressing smoothly. I didn't check. Oh, there's Volcarona. Volcarona is actually extremely good unit. That's good news. I could go for attack speed. I could go for the stone because the more firestone you get, the better. I mean that is not necessarily true. But 2 of them definitely is a great spot. 2 of them is a really great spot. And even then I could make a thunderstone and go for Elec. That is in the realm of possibilities. So I'm getting rid of this guy. Let's do something like this. So they will accumulate over here, and this is no front line at the end of the day. They are unevolved. Okay, we're getting dived on by these dark units. So this version of the dark comp is stronger than what it was last patch because it's dark 5. But dark 5 was already pretty underwhelming, so. And here we'll see people that didn't follow the news on the Discord. And to be fair, it hasn't been announced anywhere, these changes. Which I personally think is something the game is lacking. We lack some clarity about hotfixes. The big patches, there are patch notes on the Discord, and every time there's a hotfix, it is going pretty unannounced. So if you follow the general chat and you read every single sentence, maybe you get the information. Or if you check the GitHub really closely. But that's something a lot of people, me included, do not do. I do not like coding. I'm pretty allergic to everything that goes around code. So that's something that I do not check. This isn't my taste. I've been programming while I was studying because it was part of my studies and I had no choice. And believe it or not, I hated coding. I do not understand how you can like coding, but a lot of people do. I found it the most boring activity ever. I hated what I was doing. Maybe that was because I made too much math instead of concrete things. So what I was actually coding wasn't really to my taste. But that led to me being allergic to coding. And as I am today, I will not read GitHubs and things like this because I find it too boring. That's just the way I am. Okay, so I'll be doing this. And I will be giving it to... I don't know yet. Let's give it to you because you won't stay. So we are level 8. We can roll. It is acceptable to be rolling right now. And we'll just adapt to whatever we get. We will just adapt to whatever we get, and hopefully we get good things soon enough. A few evolutions. Don't need this in fire. Okay, I have this Growlithe. So right now, let's give this to someone that will not stay. Because it's probably an item that will go on my T20 unit at the end of the day. Could have activated human here, I think. Okay, we got a Fuecoco. Don't think this guy is really all that useful. So Matata, why is this guy winning? It's because he's rolled, so we are scaling over this fellow. He's wasted some money on rolls before he was level 8, so right now his units are evolved and mine are not. Whatever. So just this item that I want, but will I be able to get it? Don't know. Just looked after, it seems. That's extremely awkward. People are stealing my components. I'm pretty sure they do not know themselves why they are taking it. They are very likely taking it by default. And ruining my game in the process without knowing. They don't even know that they are ruining my game by default. But it is how it is. So we've been able to build Crowcolor before we evolve anything else. And that isn't what I expected. Okay, rocks of course destroy fire. There's no way it wouldn't. Okay. We finally built a decent enough front line. And that's not saying much. I will be selling those. I'm not playing this guy. There's nothing really interesting out of all that I given. Okay. Casting a few times. Crowcolor really doing its job pretty decently. Which we like, of course. I can't take this dude because he's light. Won't be playing you. There's no point keeping you here. Okay. We've evolved another unit. So there's a few evolved units in my comp right now. Can we be lucky? Oh, this is extremely lucky. I am not gonna lie, we are gifted. This is a gift from heaven. This is definitely a gift from heaven. Let's take this portal. Hopefully we get the ho-ho. If we get the ho-ho, we are extremely good. If we do not get ho-ho, it will be a little more complicated. Okay, Moltres is decent. Moltres is acceptable. Let's give up on Ghost. I would need... Okay. Oh no, I couldn't give up on this. It was a light unit. Oh no. Okay, that was a stupid thing to do. That was an awful thing to do. Whatever. Now I've done it, so... Yep, what is done is done. Let's just do something like this. What is done is done. Maybe I shouldn't care about light too much in this situation. Maybe I shouldn't care about light too much. Right? This is a bug at the end of the day. Yep. I shouldn't care about light too much. I should care about better units. So likely something like this. And this guy I should give up for another fighting unit. And we just build a strong front line, make sure everyone gets burned, so Moltres can actually cast. I think that's the plan. And we're probably playing like Fire Lopunny, something like this. Fire Lopunny is my plan. Okay, we're able to beat Dark. Fire late game, baby. I don't think we top 1, but managed a few things. The outcome is acceptable. Another Firestone? Another Firestone, or the available items aren't that great besides this Firestone. This Firestone could lead to some good opportunities. I will definitely never need you anymore. So I could probably be doing this right now. I still need to keep the Chimchar. It'll be part of my late game comp. But this guy will be replaced by a better unit late game. That is absolutely for sure. Okay. So before we lost to the ground comp, but right now I have a lot more magic damage. But it's still insufficient. This is an anti-fire setup, completely anti-fire setup. There's nothing I could do against that. Everyone's building fucking armor. There's nothing to be done about this. Look at this guy's stats. 23 armor, 26 armor. At the end of the day, what do you expect? At the end of the day, what do you expect? No, I'm not playing you. I said you're Lopunny. You are Lopunny. Can we also assess that we've had really 0 Ditto? Can we assess that we had 0 Ditto in the entire game? Ain't that awful? Can we call this awful luck? Is this acceptable? If we call this awful luck on my side. Like seriously, when you think about it. I couldn't evolve a single unit because of this. I've been screwed by my rolls. This guy don't want to come. Part of this is produced my awful early Econ. And just fire being contested in this lobby. Between this guy that has fire but better than me because... I mean no, this shouldn't even be better than me. It's just Groudon one-shotting my comp. Oh no, it's this guy. It's this guy doing a no awesome job. It is this guy doing an awesome job. That's just what's happening here. Okay, we'll be going level 9 and hopefully we'll be able to roll our units. We've been playing a lot of Firestones. That delays my main strengths. This is not too good. This is not too good. I don't like what I've been given. I do not like what I have been given. Okay. Let's see what we can actually get. This is completely uninteresting. I don't know what I have so many of this guy. Okay. 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 That's really good rolls on my end, right here. Really good rolls. Okay, we're getting out of control. Okay, okay. Really good rolls. So, this guy is low penny. 100%. This guy is you. I think this is what I'll be doing. This is what I will be doing. Right. And now I need to be rolling and to get what I need. I need my units. Okay, fair enough. I think it's too late to be given my resources, but okay, we survive. We actually survive. No, but what? Come on. We survive. Care, you're not evolving. I mean, we're doing this, right? And then I give up this guy. I'm giving the stuff here. Okay, we're doing this. And now I need a tiny bit of luck, which I get. Okay. This is final version. It's a lot better than what it was a few rounds ago. But we can't kill these guys because Fluffy Tail. We've been doing our best, but Fluffy Tail is just OP. Fluffy Tail is just OP and needs to exist because there are some really degenerate CCs on this game, which means Fluffy Tail is necessary. But Fluffy Tail should not last more than 10 seconds in my opinion. Fluffy Tail should not last more than 10 seconds. And because Ghost is coming, so you do not have a choice to keep this. You know what I think? I think it should be the same thing that they did on TFT. Only one NTCC item. It lasts like around 10 seconds. Or 8 seconds if you want it to be in AoE. And the other should be something else. There's too much easy access to NTCC, and that hurts Fire too much. Because you actually play for your burn, and if you cannot burn the enemy tanks, they pretty much immortal. And you can do shit about this. Can I counter this? No. No, I can't. Fire cannot afford to counter the Fluffy Tail tank setup. They will be immortal against you. There is zero counterplay. Zero. Absolutely zero. Because your burn can never go through. Even if you tank for infinity amount of time, you won't ever have your burn go through. So yeah, Fire. Nah. I mean, none of these units were evolved. I couldn't get my babies. This guy was not evolved, this guy was not evolved. I didn't have a proper econ just because I couldn't chain win or chain lose. I was always interrupted. The lobby was too even. And there was too many awful comms to face. Like in a meta where ground is played for no reason, it's not even good. Rock is played for dark reasons. I mean, let's be honest, rock is played just because dark exists. Then fire just have too many predators. Fire has too many predators. So someone has been talking to me on Discord during the game. I will just be checking this. Who's talking to me? Who's talking to me? I've heard Discord notifications. What are they? What are they? Okay, I couldn't know. I couldn't know. So yeah, the anti-CC issue. Because you need this on any unit that regions. Because Nomicon is degenerate. Because you need it against Ghost, that will become degenerate. Because you need it against Articuno, that is degenerate. Currently, right now, it is currently degenerate. You cannot really afford not to have this item in existence. And yet, it fucking sucks to have it because it ruins some things that should be balanced and end up not being. JMT, wait for 8, no invited account. So what I think should be done. You nerf a lot of the CC. Then you can nerf the anti-CC. But you can nerf it a lot more than actual CC and the balance should eventually be better. So what do I wish for? Wounds do not cut 100% of the regen but only 50%. Burn does not have regen anymore. Burn is only about damage. But then the burn damage can maybe become like 6 or 6.5% health per second if you want it to be stronger than poison, because poison technically stacks. Poison can become viable because there will be less anti-CC. Poison may not even need to be touched. Nomicon, because of the wound nerf, I mean the burn buff and the wound nerf, what would be worse? I think Nomicon keeps its identity, but maybe lasts. How long does it last right now? Let's look. How long does the Nomicon last? If I go for items, Nomicon, where is it? 3 seconds. Maybe it should last 2. I mean, if it lasts 2, if it lasts 2, it becomes weak. But you cannot afford to really buff the Nomicon. Okay, Nomicon untouched. Untouched, but takes the status nerfs. Nomicon untouched, but takes the status nerfs, so technically it will be weaker. Let's see if it's enough. What else? Articuno, we worked. Board wide freeze cannot be a thing. Articuno, we worked. Get this fucking unit out of here. It's completely unfair. Ice probably, and I mean probably, needs a nerf of its CC component. And I know ice isn't strong right now, but if the anti-CC gets nerfed, then ice instantly becomes buffed. Instantly. So ice should be nerfed on the CC part of its synergy, and it will nonetheless become strong. Why are people coming and leaving? Am I so frightening? So yeah, you slightly nerf ice. You nerf the anti-CC item. By default, this will buff aquatic. Because when you have Fluffy Tail available, aquatic is useless. Straight up. So this will buff aquatic. Aquatic will come in priority. And this could be an actually decent meta shift. Okay then. What else? Either of those. You take the Rune Protect and you rework Fluffy Tail. Or you rework the Rune Protect and you nerf Fluffy Tail. 10 seconds. Same item, only 10 seconds. 10 seconds of anti-CC. Mono target. Or 6 seconds of anti-CC. AoE. You choose which one should be in the game. The other is gone. And we just build a new item. Econ is getting nerfed. So maybe... Oh, sorry. Econ is getting nerfed. So we can open room to another wound item. Because wound is less oppressive. Let's go from Teamfight Tactics. There's a lovely item that was called... How was it called now? I haven't played for a while. This fucking vest that actually gave you armor and anti-healing in AoE around you. How is it called? I mean, TFT players know what I mean. So this is a tank item that actually wounds everyone around you and burns them. That's pretty much Econ, but in melee ranged. You can adapt this for pack. On pack, what could it be? It gives armor, less armor than the Rocky helmet. Or you know what? You give up on the anti-crit component of Rocky helmet and you give it wound and the spike effect. Like every auto attack actually hurts the opponent from part of the damage and it wounds. You give it to Rocky helmet. And then you can make another item with armor plus crit. And what would that be? Maybe that would be the anti-crit item. I don't know. I need to focus. Yesterday I didn't focus, but there's some... There is room for improvement. I'm pretty sure we can find some decent buffs, and that will completely shift the meta, and probably be healthy for next patch. Maybe not next patch, but 2 patches to come. There's probably work to be done around CC and anti-CC in this game, because I think they are dealt with poorly. Personal opinion here, but I think they are dealt with poorly. I have a grass region, so let's keep the grass units. So what's my region? I have some floral, poison, ducks. Makes me somewhat want to keep this guy. I want to try something mixed. Something that I didn't try yet. Let's be original. Never melts ice. Okay. Mystic water. Mystic water, let's buy these things. I'm hesitating. I have played a lot of grass, and I do not trust in grass dispatch too much. I have a lot of somewhat decent stuff for water. On paper, this is extremely good stuff for water. But then, do I want to play water even in this situation? I mean, I should be, right? I should be giving water a shot in this situation. Even though my region isn't water. If I do not give water a shot in this situation, I never give water a shot. And I think water deserves a shot. Know that dark is less degenerate. Know that dark is less degenerate. Maybe water has its place? Maybe. With this stuff it should. With this stuff it should have its place. I mean, it could even be water hydreigon. They don't have access to hydreigon. So okay, shroomish. Here I take the shroomish for sure. Get this guy and this guy. Okay. I will be selling this. Getting more aquatic. This guy can become water, and it's actually a decent water unit. I do not see why this guy would be bad in a water setup. And there's also, okay, I've got a pretty decent idea of what I want to be doing. And this could be top 8. This could be top 8. I'm not gonna lie to you. This could be a top 8 situation. Definitely, it can. There's a sweet ass top 8 spot for me. There is a sweet ass top 8 spot for me. But I want to try. Can you blame me? I want to try. Okay, couldn't cast here. I mean, I would expect this setup to be extremely weak early game. At the end of the day, we are still fishing. Oh yes, this could be a really fast top 8 situation. I don't know what I'm doing. I do not know what I'm doing. Excuse me 1 second. Sorry, I'm back. Okay, so we're losing rounds. Absolutely, completely 100% logic. I will completely expect to be losing right now. Boom. Can I get some rocks? I sure can get some rocks. And I should be rolling. I should be rolling. In my mind, I should be rolling. In my mind, I should be rolling. I'm not playing this guy. Okay. We're going somewhere. Not playing you. Yes. Indeed. Okay. Okay. This is an oakish spot. This is an oakish spot. I should play seal. If I get another seal, I will take it. If I get another seal, I will take it for sure. This portal was slightly better. This portal was slightly better. I should have taken this one. Nah. I don't like this too much. But it is how it is. That's what we've been given. Let's sell this guy. And this guy. Need to be rolling. Okay. Double evo. Okay. Then I can level up. Or maybe, do I want to go to evolve Politoad into Poliwhirl? Is there no? There's no other water sound additional, but this can be water fighting. And I think I want it. I think I want it. I think I want it. So let's play for this guy. Let's play for this guy. We're getting... I'm taking this, I think. I'm taking this. Okay, let's go for... Let's go for Politoad. I want to evolve this guy. No. No. Don't really want to evolve you. I should take this. I also need some damage now. I need a stable source of damage. Come on. Okay. Then I guess I'll take crits. I have the seal here. Not an easy situation to make a decision. Okay, you know what? I need to level up. Enter this guy. Sometimes you have to give up on things. Okay. Let's enter this guy. Cannot afford to have you yet. Okay. I need to be evolving this soon. I need to be evolving this soon. Really soon. I think it's in the back line right now. If I fish it, I'm screwed. If I fish it, I think I'm screwed. Let's hope we don't fish it. How do I say this? Well, fuck me! That is how I say this. That is how I say this. Fuck me. Okay, never mind. We'll play this differently. We'll play this differently then. Oh, this guy is range. I always forget. He hasn't tanky stats. He has no tanky stats. I always forget. Okay, I'm never getting Gyarados, I think. Okay, next turn I just level up. This should be here. Even here. Let's see what we actually get for items. And we'll take a direction. We'll be taking a direction. We'll be taking a direction depending on what we get. Yeah. Okay. So we make you water. We level up because I need units to be strong. We're making this because we have little choice at the end of the day. Maybe I can play Sound 2 here. Maybe it helps. Okay, at least we have one unit doing decent damage. At least we had one unit do decent damage. This isn't a solution. This isn't a play. I don't think I'm keeping this. Maybe I'm rolling. Maybe I am actually rolling for this guy. That's the play, I believe. Holy, I completely failed. Awful situation. Awful situation. I have 0 damage. I have 0 damage here. Okay, I need to spend my resources. I need to spend my resources. Okay. Stardust is probably good on this guy. Supposedly it is good. I'm never getting Gyarados. Let's face reality here. I am never getting Gyarados. Okay, we have a lot of magic damage. So the rock comes, we beat them. To be expected. That's the least I could expect. Ooh, I actually want to play Wingull. Okay, let's not evolve this guy. We'll go level 9. Or level 8 at the very least. Level 8 at the very least, even though that's not too useful. We'll go level 8 at the very least. this fucking sucks. Water, man. And people have been saying it's fine. I don't get how you can be thinking water is fine. Maybe just the water ice variant is weak. Even then. Synergy is full of crap. You go to admit the synergy is full of crap, you get nothing. You should be fishing on PvE rounds too. Why do you not fish on PvE rounds? Even though you do not fish magic, you do not fish for money anymore. You could be fishing on PvE rounds this patch. That wouldn't be a problem. Come on, worst components. Of course we would get them. I have very few portals that are really good with my current composition. And it's been taken. How can I get so little water portals? Come on! Why do I have 3 aquatics and only 1 water? Okay. We got a really good unit here. Let's level up, otherwise I won't have time to play. I just won't have time to play if I don't level up right now. Okay, another Wingle. Can I somehow manage to play it? I should be able to, but how? Maybe I don't. Maybe I just don't play, right? Maybe I just get obliterated by everything because water sucks. And why is this girl only sold for 1 gold? This guy could be sold for 3 golds. It wouldn't hurt the game! Come on! Water does not have Econ. This could be sold for 3 golds. What would it do bad to the game? It's this guy that lives, right? I mean, it's not useless. Yes, it is, right? It is useless at the end of the day. It is useless at the end of the day. Don't have ice 4. I do not have ice 4. Never had it. Such an awful comp. There's nothing to take from water. Anytime you want to play it besides the secondary synergy, anytime you get to try to roll, you can never go to water 9. You can never go to water 9. The comp is so ass. It is so ass. It is so ass. There's nothing good to take from water. Literally nothing good to take from water. I'm giving up my elo to get this fucking morons a shot, but there's nothing good to be taken from water here. I mean, come on. This shouldn't be so weak. This shouldn't be so weak. But it is unbelievably underwhelming. You do not fish enough even at highest level of water. You do not fish enough units to be able to make consistently Gyarados. How many rounds have I been rolling for Magikarps and I do not get them because you only fish 1 unit per turn? Even when you go level 6, it's still 1 fucking unit per turn. Can it not be more? Can it not be more? The trait is already so weak. Could it be econ based? Can we have a fucking viable econ based synergy on this stupid game? Can we say the terms? We have no viable fucking econ-based synergy on this game. Waters completely fails as an econ-based team. It completely fails at being econ-based. It is an awful econ composition. You cannot consistently get money and what you want from this synergy. And it is so unsatisfying. And because you get so little resources, if you want to roll, you cannot level up. And because it's a synergy that plays with water 9! You need so much money to go there! With such a weak synergy, with such a weak payoff! At the end of the day, it is such a fucking weak payoff. The only time when water seems to be working, it's not water, it's fucking dragons. It is not water. This is a dragon comp. It has nothing to do with water. Nothing. This trait is not viable. It is just not. Outside of the very rare situation when you have a lot of additional psychic units with water, maybe there's some viability. That's the only situation. Water aquatic, ass. Water ice, ass. Water fighting, ass. Water everything, ass. I don't get it. I do not get it. I mean, I was going for top 8 at the end of the day I was top 7. I told in the very beginning that this was a very much a top 8 situation. And I didn't miss the spot. I mean, dragons, dark, and some grass. Water has no spot. Water has no spot in the game. It is a weird mix between two concepts. 3 concepts even. You have mana generation. Good. You have dodge. That's tanky. Why is that besides mana generation? These two do nothing for each other. Nothing. They have nothing to do together. Literally nothing to do together. And then you've got some fishing with some econ-based aspects. But it's underwhelming because there's already so much. Water is all over the place. And you do not know what you should be playing for. You do not know what you should be playing for with this synergy. Listen. Completely obliterate the dodge. No dodge left. A lot more mana generation. Like, you get 50 more mana generation at every rank. No more dodge. And you buff the econ base in some way. Or you completely get rid of the fishing. And you buff the dodge. Or you completely delete the mana generation. And you buff the econ and the dodge. Why do you need to have 3 aspects to this synergy? Make a fucking choice! At the end of the day! This has no identity! This has no identity! What identity do you want water to have? Tanky with dodge? Magic with mana? or Econ. All three together, you cannot balance this in a satisfying way, I mean. The plus 10% dodge of last patch. You were out of your mind. That wasn't the buff that was needed. The buff that was needed is less 20% dodge. You completely get rid of the fucking dodge. No one cares about the fucking dodge. And you buff the other aspects. Give this synergy a clear path, a clear identity. Makes it a lot more econ based. 3, 5, 7, 9. 3, 5, 7, 9. And that's a lot better. These are numbers that work with an econ-based strategy. A lot better than 3, 6, 9. Mana generation synergies on TFT was always about small numbers. 3, 6, 9, I don't think it's adapted to this kind of mechanic. I just don't think it is. Or 2, 4, 6, 8. Why does water need to have water 9 when technically speaking what you want is level 8 to get you weather? Why do you need to go all the way to level 9? 2, 4, 6, 8. Start the fishing at 4. You can get 4 water units early on. And if you go 2, 4, 6, 8, you can even give money to Magikarp. Because you cannot just stay water 3 anymore. And that was the problem. 2, 4, 5, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. As easy as that. Econ trait starts at 4. You can go for level 8. Spikes right there with your weather activated. No dodge anymore. Only mana generation. If you need something besides it, give it AP. Something that goes with mana generation. Give it AP. Why wouldn't you give it AP? I don't get it. And then the fishing, and you buff it. You get money for Magikarp. At water 6, you can fish more than 1 unit. You can fish more than 1 unit. Why would you only fish 1 if you have several spots? Water 8. You can fish more than 1 unit, and maybe you can get bonus golds, and maybe you can get bonus components. I don't know. My time. I invested so much of my time. Can I get a reward? Can I get a reward for my work? It is so unsatisfying. It is so unsatisfying. But well, that just goes also to show how the aquatic synergy has no spot in this game. Right now, in this current state of the game. If you want NTCC, why would you go for aquatic? The items are so strong. This comp has nothing that goes for it. Nothing. I'll be honest. I love that water was reworked. I think the reworks fails at what it does so much than the old setup was better. With fucking dodge. The old dodge setup was healthier than this. Because here, we are going nowhere. We are going nowhere. We do not know what we want. We do not know what we want. What the aquatic and water has always been tied. What does NTCC do for mana generation? Nothing. What does NTCC do for dodge? Nothing. What does NTCC do for Econ? Nothing. It's all over the place. You do not know what you want. Nobody knows what this synergy wants. And it's absurdly bad as a result. What items should you be building when everything is so average? At the end of the day, every aspect ends up being meh because there's so many aspects. And I could talk about that for hours and hours and hours. And if next patch I see 40% dodge, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? The devs missed the spot. They do not know what they want to do with this synergy. And if they know, they do not show it. If they know what they want to do, they are failing at what they are trying to do. Straight up, they are failing. I don't know. I don't know. That will be the end of my stream. I hope you enjoyed it, even though I ranted. And I'll see you